Molag Bal, Daedric Prince of Domination. Despite the common perspective that the Daedric princes are immortal spirits that do not align themselves to any mortal concepts of good or evil, Molag Bal has repeatedly demonstrated his commitment to being the enemy of practically all mortals living on Nirn. While Mehrunes Dagon continually attempts to conquer Nirn and destroy its inhabitants, Molag Bal has earned a reputation of cruelty and brutality, becoming known as the Harvester of Souls and King of Rape. Like all Daedric princes, Molag Bal is free to choose whatever form he wishes to appear in, but most commonly appears as a male humanoid with horns, claws, scales, and a tail. His primary desire and goal is to dominate, corrupt, and enslave as many mortal souls on Nirn as possible, and will often scheme and spread discord in order to sow corruption. The Dunmer people believe Molag Bal to be one of the bad Daedra, whose purpose is to upset the pure bloodlines of the Dunmer people, and is known as the archenemy of Boethia. Notably, Molag Bal is supposedly responsible for creating the first vampires, and is thus the enemy of the Daedric prince Meridia. According to legend, Molag Bal wanted to thwart the Daedric god of birth and death, and so set out to create a being that wouldn't die. He visited Tamriel and profaned the body of a virgin human woman, leaving her comatose. She was eventually found by a group of nomads who cared for her, but soon they believed she had died and placed her body on a funeral fire. That night, she rose from the fire and savagely attacked the nomads, ripping out throats and eating their eyes. Thus, the first vampire in Tamriel was created. Apparently, other vampires have been created in a similar way by Molag Bal over the years, becoming known as Daughters of Coldharbour. Coldharbour is Molag Bal's realm of oblivion, a place of death, despair, and infinite cruelty. It resembles a twisted and darkened version of Nirn, with a freezing climate and filled with desolate wastes and ruined structures. The many souls that Molag Bal harvests are gathered here, tormented for all eternity for the amusement of Molag Bal. Practically any mortal that is foolish enough to stumble into Coldharbour meets a similar fate. During the Second Era, Molag Bal attempted to merge the realm of Coldharbour with the physical realm of Nirn, but he was eventually repelled. Molag Bal has only a single artifact associated with him, the aptly titled Mace of Molag Bal. This vampiric mace is capable of absorbing the strength and magical ability of its victims and gifting it to the wielder. It has also shown an ability to trap souls killed with it, and has earned nearly as much of a reputation as Molag Bal himself. Molag Bal has been rather free in who he gives the mace to throughout history, as he assumes whenever it's in a mortal's hands, death and destruction are sure to follow. Molag Bal isn't worshipped by many mortals across Tamriel, as his only concern is the continued domination and downfall of mortal civilization. Many vampires choose to worship Molag Bal, but just as many despise him for his involvement in their predicament. His attempt to meld Coldharbour with Nirn is the primary conflict of the Elder Scrolls Online, and it's possible he'll have an important role in a future game. While many of the Daedric princes are mysterious and inscrutable, Molag Bal makes his intentions very well known. It's just that they're not very pleasant.